Now all of these come with this fucking bar right here. I'm gonna show you how to get the fuck rid of that and make this thing more better. Yeah! Alright, let's be political for a minute. Remember in high school, they had no problem making you fucking run up and down the gym doing the goddamn beep tests, and they had no problem teaching you about King Henry the fucking Eighth. Boy, that sure did a lot for us when we became adults. You know what would have been a lot more beneficial? When it came time to buy a house, I had no idea how a fucking mortgage worked. The school never taught me how to change a tire. But thank fuck I knew all about King Henry VIII and could do the beep test for 2 or 3 minutes. Holy fuck, I hated the beep test. I'm going to show you how to change a tire in your driveway with tools that you should have in your garage, your shop, whatever. And I'm also going to show you how to change your tire on the side of the road when you're fucked with a flat tire. There's lots of reasons why you might get a flat tire. It could be bad roads, it could be bad tire, it could be a bad driver, or it could just be a bad car. You know, quality GM engineering. At home, let's go over a couple things you need. First, you need Jack's cousin. His name's Stan. You're going to need a jack, you're going to need a Torquey McClicky, and you're going to need a giver-wah. If we look under here, see where that indentation is? That's where your jack point for your vehicle is generally going to be. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to take some of the weight off the tire. You don't want to get it completely off the ground yet. It's because we're using the weight of the vehicle and the friction of the tire on the ground to hold it in place while we take these nuts off with the giver-wah. So in my particular case, I couldn't get the vehicle high enough over here to get the stand under, so I had to jack it from the front. It'll depend case by case. Now we got her off the ground, we can finish taking these off. Now we got this fucker off, send it back. Now before we put the new tire on, this is something that is proper if you're Canadian. So get yourself some of this silver grade anti-Canadian welding. Now you can either put it on the brake disc, or you can actually see the part of the tire that contacts it. You just get it on there. That way, when you take them off, it won't be fucked right on there. In Canada, we use rust for a little bit of everything. We use it to weld stuff together. We use it as undercoating. Now once you got one of the lug nuts on hand tight, you're all done. Fucking let her rip. I know I joke around a lot, but no, you're not done. Don't do that. Alright, now we're just going to put the rest of them on as tight as we can by hand. Alright, now that your hands are covered in rust, we're going to bring the weight of the vehicle back down on the tire so we can use the Torquey McClicky to torque all these up. Now I'll show you while I've got the camera here. When you're torquing these, you want to go in a star pattern. Remember when you used to draw stars in a coloring book in the sky and stuff? It's just like that, except a lot less fun. And this is a lot more important. So if we start here at the top, we're going like this to here, then over here, here, and then here. And then we'll go back. So we're drawing a star. Now we don't want to slam the vehicle back down just yet. We just want there to be some of this traction from the tire on the ground right here. So that's plenty. Now get your Torquey McClicky In your owner's manual, it should say how many foot-pounds that you need. But if it doesn't say it, just go with 100. So if you've never used a Torquey McClicky before, how it works is once you get to that torque, the 100 foot-pounds, it'll click. And you know that you're there. So you hear that? That means I'm at 100 foot-pounds. Now we'll do all of them. Now once you got them all torqued up, do them all one more time to make sure you still got that click. Now obviously when you got a flat tire on the side of the road, you're not going to have all this shit with you, but all that shit is for you ready in your trunk. Things first, go in your trunk and dig out all your bullshit out of the way, lift up the carpet, get your spare, get the scissor jack, and get your tiny giver wah. The best advice I can give you guys is learn to use these two things before you get a flat tire. Find the jack point of your vehicle and get that scissor jack under there. Ah, fuck. Alright, I'm going to show you the best way to use this tool to crack off. Now you don't get a lot of wah with this. What you want to do is slip it on the lug nut so you got one part shooting up and one part at the bottom. Then seat yourself towards it, put your foot on it, and then crank it. Alright, now we'll keep cranking it until the wheel gets its eviction notice with grain comes off the ground. Alright, so just before we brought the tire down enough just so it's contacting the ground. Now when you're tightening these, you just want to get them as tight as you can. But as soon as you get home or to a shop or whatever, you want to have them properly torqued with your Torquey McClicky. After about a week's time, after driving on your wheels and tires that you just put on, get your Torquey McClicky and check all of them. Make sure that they're still up to torque. If one's coming a little bit loose, well then you might just have yourself a three-wheeler. Well, I hope this video was a lot more beneficial than the beep test ever was for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you didn't enjoy this video, fuck you, you cunt. Remember everybody, if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be smart.